Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of The Burning Man by Phillip Margolin, performed by David de Vries. For Bart C. and his parents, Philip and Kay, who never gave up hope. Part 1. Crash and Burn. Chapter 1. 1. On the day the gods chose for his destruction, Peter Hale ate his breakfast on the terrace of his condominium. The sun was just beginning its ascent above the city of Portland, and a blood-red aura surrounded the flat, black silhouette of Mount Hood. The dark metropolis looked like an ink-black carpet crisscrossed by Christmas lights. A poet would have savored the sunrise for its beauty, but Peter enjoyed the advent of day for another reason. He believed that Galileo was wrong when he imagined an earth that revolved around the sun. In his heart of hearts, Peter knew that the sun that was slowly rising over his city revolved around him. A crumb from his bran muffin fell onto the leg of Peter's gray Armani trousers. He flicked it off, then took a sip of the cafe latte he had brewed in the espresso machine that graced the marble counter of his designer kitchen. Peter lived in the condo, drove a fire-engine red Porsche, and pulled in a high five-figure salary as a fourth-year associate at Hale, Greaves, Strobridge, Marquand, and Bartlett. The salary did not cover all his expenses, and Peter was a bit overextended right now, but he never had any trouble obtaining mortgages, car loans, or things of that sort, since everyone knew he was the son of Richard Hale, one of the firm's founding partners and a past president of the Oregon State Bar. With all this, Peter was not a happy camper. The living room drapes moved. Peter looked over his shoulder. Priscilla padded across the terrace wearing only an oversized Trailblazer t-shirt. She was a flight attendant with United. Peter had dated her on and off for a few months. Most men would have killed for such a lover, but Priscilla was talking about commitment with increasing frequency, and Peter was finding it more and more difficult to avoid discussions of the dreaded C word. Priscilla bent down and kissed Peter on the cheek. Peter's head moved slightly, and she sensed the rebuff. "Boy, are you a grouch this morning," Priscilla said, straining to keep the hurt out of her voice. "Yeah, well, I've got to get to court," he answered brusquely. "How's the case going?" "Great for Sir Richard, not so good for me." Priscilla sat across from Peter. "What's wrong?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?